cut glass. Now, a couple of things, they each come with a remote control. Okay, so you can control it this way, or you can tap. So your vase, I'm gonna turn this off here. Okay, and then look at the flowers lit. So Adam helped in the design of these.
Thank you.
And Adam's touch, if we could pull out just a little bit so I can show the whole thing. I wanna show you what Adam's touch was. We were gonna do just a regular vase, and then this was Adam's idea. Look at the difference.
Isn't it fabulous?
Oh my gosh, it just absolutely brings it to life. So it has a high, medium, and low, and then off that you can tap here if you want to, or you can use the remote control. And then you can also do just a few of the colors, red, green, blue, and then red, and then color changing, and then off. So we'll keep that on red. Or with the remote control, you have 13 different colors. They are dimmable. They're on a timer if you want to. So if you want these, it has a 2, a 4, and a 6-hour timer. If you want to set it to 2 hours where they'll automatically go off, you can do that with the remote control. It also has a mode of where it kind of morphs. That's what Adam calls it, where it's called a fade. They fade through all the colors, or party mode with your roses. And by the way, it's 4 roses. And this is the jump mode where they cycle through all the colors. You can, because I was reading the reviews, huge customer pick. People absolutely love these. People were buying 3 and 4 and came back for more, and they were sold out. So a couple things that people said were that they love them so much, they put them in the guest bedroom, because it's like you have a bouquet of fresh flowers in the guest bedroom. They love them so much, and they want them on all the time. You can keep them plugged in. Not all electronics works when you plug it in. So you can use it with the cable or without, but you never have to buy batteries. And imagine giving this bouquet of flowers to somebody. They were a huge hit for Mother's Day. Big, big, big customer pick. And everybody's favorite color seemed to be, the last time that I was on with Debbie, seemed to be the yellow roses.
They love the yellow.
But you know what? If the next night you're in a red rose mood,
look at those red roses.
Look at the red roses. And imagine these, you know, outdoor on your patio, in a guest bedroom, giving these to somebody. And then again, you have the option. I want to show you what Adam's design. Okay, so that's what it was like first, and Adam said, no, I think we should light up the vase.
The vase should be light as well.
It should be lit.
Right?
And this was Adam's design on it. When Living Glow, remember, we were talking through what we should do, and Adam said, no, we absolutely have to have the white LEDs. They don't get hot. They're beautiful. You can keep them plugged in all night if you want. Oh, and the run time, by the way, is anywhere from 6 to 12 hours.
Which is great.
I know that's a big variety, but it depends on what color mode that you have them in. And I want to take them around the studio to give you ideas.
And Julie, just so we're all on the same page, we are 9 minutes or sellout. I have well over 600 orders coming through as we speak, so please bear with us. The quantity counter at the side of the screen is struggling to keep up as we process the orders. If you want to buy a couple of them, absolutely do it. They're on FlexPay, and they are a $5 discount tonight. Remember, this is it, everybody. There are no more in America. When we sell out this quantity, there are no more. Obviously, they're going to come back because they're the biggest thing since sliced bread and they're so popular. But we are months and months and months away from having a reallocation of these. So we're live on this Monday night at 3 minutes past 10, and this is the end of the road. If you want to order some, this is a last chance. With the orders coming through, we're obviously closer to 1,000 than 500. And in the next 5 or 6 minutes, we'll be at 2,000 and then beyond. Julie, they're the right size, they're not small, and they're not too big.
Exactly, so you're getting 4 roses, they're made out of silk, and the actual vase on it, a lot of people commented on the vase, it's cut glass, so it's nice, and then you have kind of a little metallic base on it. If you want to use the touch controls, here's where you charge it. If you want to use the touch controls, you can. You can light the vase high, medium, or low, or turn it off. I love it on high. I think that when you put it on high, it just makes it magical.
Comes to life.
And then you can change it this way if you don't have your remote control, or with the remote control, you have a lot more different colors, 13 different colors. You can put them around the house. You can put them on your table. Imagine dressing your table with these. And then they are also dimmable, so you can make them higher or lower. I don't know, there we go. Look how pretty that looks.
I love that.
And then there's a pink, there's a blue, there's, just going through some of the colors, a pink, You can see the different, there's a teal, there's different greens.
Oh.
Change it up for this. Oh, that was, let me go to white. If you just want
Pure
white,
Yep,
classic roses, look how stunning that is. Imagine these at Christmas time on your table with your white roses, and then at Valentine's Day, you've got your red roses.
And listen, you buy red roses that cost you $100.
Yes,
This
you're
is
right, and then they die.
And this is going to be, you know, forever. And what's wonderful is it just crosses the spectrum of whether you want to buy this, maybe for your daughter, you want to buy one of this for mom, I mean, anybody in the family. I was just thinking, sorry, Julie, I got distracted.
That's okay.
There's a lady that I follow on TikTok, and she does all these videos with her mom, who is 102 years old.
Aww.
And she's the sweetest lady. Her favorite meal is a Happy Meal. And she loves flowers, and it was just her birthday. I'd love to send her one of these.
Oh my
I would love
gosh, you'll
that.
have to do that.
I'll
So,
have to
and
find
even
out.
so I think the guest bedroom, you could put these in when you have company over. How
Yes.
special would that be? You can dress a table. They keep changing the sets.
Over here, there's one over
If you
here.
have an entryway, you would put a bouquet of roses on the entryway. Here we go. You can match them.
And you can feel all the petals as well, individual.
Yes, they're not hard. They're like
No.
silk flowers, so the petals are movable. And then the vase looks nice. It even looks nice during the day. We'll go, do we have shelves I could,
can
let's put
find
them
some
over on the
shelves,
shelves over here. We'll put one.
And again, bear in mind, this set is quite contemporary. It's quite a modern set we've got going on. And whether it's modern, traditional, or transitional, it doesn't matter. It looks great everywhere.
It does. They look so pretty. And they just, when you turn the light, when you dim the lights, they are magical and they just come to life. I know that most people have ordered multiples from what we found out from before. This is our first day back, and then this is it. We don't know if we're going to be able to get them in for the rest of the year, Adam.
And let's just quickly touch on that for a second. Guys, I know I'm not saying anything out of turn when I say this, or I hope I'm not, but you know, when HSN as a company orders something like this, obviously it's made elsewhere, and it takes months to be manufactured and then come in on the boats, and then, I mean, it's months and months and months and months. This is the last presentation we've got scheduled, I would imagine, till the fourth quarter. I think they'll be back in September, October, November, December, but we're months away from that. So if you like it, and there's a birthday coming up, an occasion coming up, a hostess gift, a housewarming present for your home, you should get one. I always like to tell you the reaction that we get, and whether it's Juliana Rancic, style and fashionista authority, whether it's, you know, Debbie Denman, host of The List, whether it's my dear friend Amy Morrison, Julie, or myself, everybody is going gaga for this. I'll show you 30 products tonight. You want to know the most popular? This. By 10 times. Because it's new, it's fresh, it's distinctive, it's different. We love flowers. We love cut glass. We love the quality. We love the illumination. And you know, you've never seen anything like this, Julie.
I know, brand new. I'm holding both of them, or actually you're looking on the screen there. Charge it up when you get it home. The charge will last anywhere from 6 hours to 12 hours. I know that most people end up buying more than one because it's nice to kind of dress a table, but you can see where you can put them on a bookshelf, in the bedroom.
Yes.
You can put anywhere where you would put a regular bouquet of flowers.
And also, you know, as a gift, you're under $30.
Yes,
So it's a good
that's
sweet
true.
spot. If there's a gift, you know, that you need to buy in the coming months, you should get it. Well, are we now nearly 1,500, I'm being told? Oh, brother. Okay, so guys, we have 1,500 orders in. I have nearly 1,000 people placing orders now. We are limited quantity. I have around 2,700 left, you said, Kevin, is that right? 2,600, I apologize. 2,600 now left, so we're on the road to a sellout. We are, as we thought. I mean, I'd be devastated if they didn't sell out. It's like the hottest thing going. Viral sensation all over TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Everybody wants it. We've got it. Everybody wants them, but we've got the original. We've got the best. We've got more colors. We've got more saturation. We've got more quality in the beautiful petals. We've got the illuminated vase, the vase, the vase. Is like vase. Do you say vase?
I say vase, but you would say vase, I think. In England, everything sounds better.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Yes, that's the cut glass.
It's beautiful touch, though, Julie,
Yes, it's nice and heavy. And this was Adam's design on it. He added the light. And I want you to see the difference, because, Adam, that was the best thing you could have done. Otherwise, just the flower would have been lit. So Adam's idea was to light the vase. So look at that. Look at that come to life.
The whole thing needs to light up.
The whole thing does, and you don't have to water them. They're not gonna wilt. The petals aren't gonna be falling off. You know, after a while they start to smell, and then you end up throwing them out. You have to cut them. You have to do all this stuff to them, and they still die. These are when they're never gonna die. They're beautiful. They just look so pretty. They're just one of those things that makes you happy.
And they are making all of us happy. It's funny, you said the yellow's a very popular color.
Yeah, what do you like?
Well, I love the yellow. My mom loves yellow roses as well.
Yellow is friendship.
I do like the, I love the red. Clearly, I love the red.
There's the red.
But you know the one, I love the red. The one that struck me was those purple ones, when you did it purple.
Here's the blue. That's blue. But let's, there's blue. This is
like an aqua turquoise?
Kind of an aqua. Oh, you're thinking of maybe this color?
I don't know, I just like that.
You like that? So it's kind of a pinky purple.
Yeah.
Imagine that in a little girl's bedroom.
Yes.
A baby's room. If you have a little girl, I think they're precious. Each one has 4 roses. They're silk flowers. Even the greenery on them looks real.
It does.
And then the vase, it's a nice quality, heavy duty vase. Again, you can tap the side if you want on the colors, which you'll get just a few. You get the red, green, blue, red, green, blue,
Maybe
and then
I like
off.
the blue. I think I like the blue now.
You like the blue?
I think I do. I like all of them. It's hard to know.
They're so pretty. And that's the thing, is you can change it every day. You can also, if you want to run them all night, every single night. I know someone on one of the reviews said that they have it in the guest bedroom and they use it every single night. So they plug it in.
Right.
This works with the cable if you want to, or without. If you want to move it around, you can. If you want to take them outside, even if it's a barbecue or you're eating outside, I know the weather's getting ready. Look how pretty the pink and the purple and the blue look next. Imagine a baby, what do you call it, where you announce the gender reveal.
The gender reveal.
Can you?
You could do it blue or
pink. Okay, there's your boy.
Oh, a clever idea.
And then this is your girl. Oh my goodness.
What a clever idea.
What about here for a wedding?
Guys,
the
1,000 left. 1,000 left before they are sold out. Again, there's no advanced order, extended delivery, or wait list. It is months until these are back. You're watching the very last presentation of them. So please don't be left out in the cold. I wish I had another 5,000 of them. You were saying, Julie.
Oh, I'm getting all excited because a wedding, this is bridal showers, baby shower season. This is the season right now for all of this stuff. Imagine these on the table at a wedding or a baby shower. Yes. Oh my goodness. I just thought about that. And then I love it in your bedroom or a guest bedroom, a baby's room, on your kitchen table. Okay, we'll show you some more of the colors. 13 different colors. Red roses are always a classic. White roses are always a classic.
So
and beautiful.
exciting. I love this.
Last time I was here, everyone's favorite was the yellow. That's for friendship. There's different, this is kind of an orangey, like more of maybe a fall.
Yes.
And then there's different greens. The greens really pop. That's a softer green.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty. That's almost like a periwinkle.
It's a periwinkle.
That's periwinkle. This is another kind of maybe a sage green.
Yeah.
Kind of a pinky purple.
But look how the entire rose is illuminated. All the petals are illuminated.
Yeah, let me show you like an inside.
It's not just some itty bitty light, you know what I mean?
It almost looks like it's multicolored a little bit. And then the vase is always your classic white LED. Okay, we're not even done. There's like 13 different colors. You have different modes. You have the party mode. Those are so pretty. That's kind of a teal turquoise.
Julie,
this is for a little girl.
Would you do this to me? I've got to run to the next studio.
Okay.
Would you just do like a quick recap of everything?
I will.
Guys, with the orders that are being placed, I have 800 remaining before it is sold out. If you want to buy a couple of them, because you might place a couple together like Julie's been doing, or you think you want to get one and then give one as a housewarming present or a late Mother's Day gift. I mean, honestly, think about getting a couple, because when you go online tomorrow or next week, they won't be there. And I want to make sure you get the good ones. Sorry, real fast. Online, I did see some others. They looked, you got to read the fine print. They were a lot smaller. The base, the glass vase did not illuminate. So there's some copycats out there that are not as good, and they're charging even more money. So these are the originals, the best. I'll leave it at that. They're the best. Okay, Julie.
And I love inside. You can see there's the inside. It's hard to see in the light, but inside, look at the colors are different. So they're color changing. We'll show you. There's your red. There's your green, there's your blue. You have 13 different colors. Look how pretty that orange would be in the fall. Yellow has been everybody's favorite. There's different greens. Adam liked the teal, but he really liked the pink. Look at that, for a gender reveal, for a little girl's room. Pink roses are always such a classic. And then you can tap the vase. This is Adam. Adam designed, this was his idea on the design, was to light up the vase, which I think that is really what brings it to life. Because look, when it's off, it's okay, and then that just brings it to life. It just makes it look magical. Oh. Adam, I had so much fun with you.
Always fun with you, Julie Truster. Thank you so much for bringing that to us, and thank you for being with us as well. This is a fun show tonight. I've got all the special guests, and of course, you're the most special of all. Right.